Scott here, and welcome to Level 2 Training Coaching Session 2. We're going to show you how to set up your Facebook page. So, first thing you want to do is log on to Facebook. And if you don't already have a Facebook account, you're going to want to create an account. Now, don't create a new account just for your online business. If you already have an account, use your existing account. And so go ahead and log into your existing account, and that's going to take you right to your home or your news feed, as it's called over here on the left side menu. And you're going to go all the way down to the bottom where you see create, and that's where you can create ads, a page, a group, and other things. But we're going to create your page today. And as soon as you click on that, you're going to choose a different type of page. There's 6 different options here. You're going to choose the brand or product type. This is the best for what we're doing with Team Life. Once you choose that, you're going to choose a category. And the category you want most often is going to be product or service. So click on that to choose that. And then you're going to go ahead and get started. But before you do that, please make sure you read the Facebook page's terms. It's real important to go through those. Click Get Started, and we forgot to enter the page name. You enter that right here, and you want this to be the name of your business, the name of your brand. For us, it was Life, and I'm going to call this Life Demo. That will be your page name, so choose carefully. Now you actually have a live Facebook page, and you're going to begin to set this up. On the top, you'll notice the top menu, all these different things we're not going to use right away. The most important thing is going to be settings. So when you click on settings, it's going to open up a page where you can make all the settings you need to. Over on the left is the main menu. We're starting here in the General tab. Over on the right for each of those main menus is a sub-menu where you can edit all the different settings. So first thing, let's go ahead and unpublish the page because the page isn't finished yet. And that's perfect. You want that radio button selected and go ahead and click Next. And then unpublish. And you'll notice now that your page is unpublished. Make sure you go back and publish it when you're done setting it up. You can go through all of these different settings. Visitor posts, if you click edit, it'll allow you to edit that. Newsfeed audience and visibility for posts. Just read through each of these. If there's any question, go ahead and click on the edit and link and go ahead and check out the options you have. Now, the one down here I'm going to always deal with is the profanity filter. For me, that's important. And so if we click edit here, the options I have, medium to strong. I'm going to set mine to strong and then save the changes. So again, you're just going to go through all these similar page suggestions. I like that checked because that way more people with similar pages will see my page. And that's perfect. Some of these other settings, page updates, you have the translation available, content distribution. Most of these are going to be fine with the default settings. But again, check them all out. This one here showing these actions on your page can increase visibility. That sounds good. So that's the General tab. Just go through each of these tabs. The Messaging tab, it would be a good idea to set up a response assistant so that when people try to message you, they can get an automated response right away. Here's the real important tab, Edit Page tab. First thing we're going to do is change your template. The current template is default shopping, and that's not really the best for the type of business you're going to be building. So when you click on edit, it gives you different template options and shopping, business, venues, nonprofit, politicians, services, restaurants and cafes, and then just standard. Well, what works best for what we're doing is services. And so again, you can view the details. If you're not sure, choose the standard, and that covers just about everything. But for most of us, services is going to be the best template. And again, you can change them at any time. And when you go look at what each template offers, you're satisfied with it, just apply the template, click OK, and you see that it changes. So now that we've got the template that we want set up, you can take a look at the tabs available with that template. Every time you change a template, it changes which tabs are available to you. So Facebook does give you some editing capabilities with these, not a whole lot, but you can change the order. Of course, the Home tab up top is always going to stay on top, and you can't edit it. I'm just going to move About up. Again, I'm going to turn reviews off because I don't want people reviewing my page until it's all set up and has some really good content. So I'll turn that off. Whenever you turn, I'm going to turn the shop tab off. Whenever you turn a tab off, it's not going to be visible to visitors to your page. You can also find that there are tabs that really don't allow you to do anything. They're just there. Here's a URL you can share with people directly for your community. And you can add a tab if there are any available. One I like is Notes, and so I'm going to add that. You see the two tabs that I turned off there. So I'm going to move Notes up right above Services. Most of you will have Services turned off. So that kind of takes us through all the tabs. Post attribution, you can post either as your page or as you. We recommend posting as your page. Notifications, you want all these turned on, and that's the default setting because you want to know when people are trying to get a hold of you or engaging with your page. You want a notification so that you can interact with them and respond to them as quickly as possible. This is a great setting to leave on show. Page roles, who has access to administrate or edit your page. You can add more here at different levels. People and other pages. This is where you see people who like your page, or people who follow your page, pages that like your page, or people you've banned and pages you've banned. Of course, there are none here because we don't have any yet. Preferred page audience. This is something you're going to want to take a look at. This enables you to really begin to focus down on your target market. We don't need to reach 2 billion people at this point. We want to begin to narrow it down. So you might start with location. People who live in, for example, the United States. You can change the age. Maybe you're interested in people 28 years old and up. Your gender, interests. Your interests, there's just so many different things to choose from. You can check out all these, or you can just start typing in interests and they will show up. But just as an example, let's say your niche is fitness and wellness. And this will give you sub-niches, nutrition maybe. And so here you're just starting to narrow down to your target market. If you only want to deal with English, then you can do that. Notice now we've gone from 2 billion to basically 27 million. That's great. Now you've narrowed down whose your page is going to be shown to. Some Instagram ads. If you have an Instagram account, you're going to want to add that here. Featured. When you like a page, you can feature other pages. We don't have any page likes yet, so there's nothing we can do. So that's where you do that. Cross-posting. You can enter other page names where you can cross-post videos and other posts. And payments, you're not going to want to do anything with this. It does allow you to connect to your PayPal or Stripe account, but we're going to do that through the 22 Social app. So do not connect your page to either of these payment options. We'll do that again through 22 Social. Your activity log is simply, it shows you what's going on with your page, what's been happening, things that you've posted, things other people have posted, comments, questions. So it's a good way to quickly take a look at the activity of your Facebook page. So let's go back and take a look at some of the other settings. I think we've covered them all. So yeah, we'll go back to the page and we'll take a look. There we go. Again, messages, I'll take you right to messages, notifications, insights. We're going to cover all these later, not right now because more important to take a look at these buttons down here. You're going to want to go ahead and like your own page, and that will immediately make you a follower of your page. You can share your page on other Facebook platforms like your own timeline, a friend's timeline, a group event, other pages you manage. For example, any other pages you manage, if you want to share this page on that page, you can do it. Make sure you're posting as the page, in this case, Life 3 for us. And this is showing that it's going to post to the page Broken Spur. So, but the 3 dots are where you can pull up more stuff, and very important is to edit your page info. So when you click on that, you're going to see this floating window, and you're going to want to see all information. You're going to click on that link at the very bottom, and that's going to take you to a place where you can edit everything about your business. And you want to fill in every single piece of information that is available to you here. And I mean, there might be some things like if you're not a restaurant, you're not going to add a menu, but as many of these as apply to your business, you're going to fill it out. The more you fill out, the more Facebook likes you. You're going to put your story there. tell a bit about what your community is about, what your business is about. And when you click on Edit Page Info, it takes you back to that floating window. And it'll just carry all of what you just entered over. If there's any blanks, go ahead and fill them in. So real important to edit that page info. The rest of these little categories, you can view your page as a visitor. Of course, you can't view this because it's not published yet. I'll show you what that looks like later. And so let's, again, take a look. Is there anything else we need to worry about here? Most of these, not now. So we're going to go over and take a look at the add a button. It isn't something we're going to do now, but when you have your 22 Social app loaded onto your Facebook page, this is where the link's going to go to take them to that app. It's actually going to be under the Learn More right here. And again, Learn More, and that's where you add the 22 Social website link right there. We'll be showing you how to do that when we set up your 22 Social app. So right now, just don't do anything with that button. Just leave it for now. So again, learn more. We'll come back to that. Let's see now. Okay, so over here, of course, you've got all of those tabs that we rearranged. You can see them on the left menu here. And I think it's time now to brand your page. So let's add an image. Let's make it, probably the best thing to do is actually add a face shot or headshot, because again, this is social media and you want to really connect with people on a social level. So here I'm going to add a face shot of Laurie and I. And by the way, the size of this is 640 pixels by 640 pixels. And it gives you a chance to edit it, to rearrange it so it looks the way you want. And we're going to go ahead and click Save, and you'll see it pop up there. Now, it also creates a post on your page feed. You can comment on it or add a description, but it will show up in your feed. And there you go right there. You want to change it, you just click on the camera icon, upload a new photo, take a photo. So I'm going to upload the exact same photo. I want to show you one thing that I forgot to show you the first time around. And that is you have the opportunity to zoom in and zoom out and also edit some more. And you're going to go ahead and save it when it looks just the way you want it. And that will be become part of your page branding. Okay, so again, because we changed it, you're going to see a brand new post. Now, I don't like to see these kinds of posts in my page feed, so I hide them from the timeline. And that way visitors to your page aren't going to see these things as posts. So again, you click on the little down arrow there and you hide from timeline. Okay? It's a good idea to do that, I think. Somebody doesn't want to see 10 pictures of you that you've edited. So now let's add a cover. And again, upload a photo. The size of this is going to be 851 pixels by 315 pixels. And you don't have a chance really to edit this. All you can do is drag it. So you want to make sure you've got it looking pretty much the way you want it when you upload it. Save it, and there you go. And of course, you can always change your cover as well. So, and that will show up as in your feed too. Create a username for your page. You're going to want to take a look at all these page tips. And your username, you hopefully can get the username of your business or of your brand. Life isn't available because I've already used that. But Life Demo, if I type that in, green check mark. So I'll make that the username. It matches exactly. And that way it now shows up in my URL, Facebook URL. You're going to want to take a look at all these page tips because there's a lot of good tips here. So make sure you check them all out. You want to make a post in your feed. You just type in, very similar to your personal profile feed. Make sure you're posting as who you want to post. And generally, I say you want to do that as your page. To share a photo and video, and there's other options you can see. You're really not going to use any of those except maybe write a note. But share a photo, video, you have different options. And, these change all the time. In fact, everything we're showing you here changes over the period of just months and sometimes even weeks. Of course, we'll try to update you on changes as we go. So there you can see different ways to post. Always check out the Help Center. They do have pretty good help. And, there's forums, there's all kinds of information you can get. And we provide some additional resources under the resource file. So here we are. You can now back to your home page and your personal feed. You can see that that page is now showing, even though it's not published yet. And hey, if you have any questions, you're going to want to ask them on the Team Life closed group. Okay? Just post your question. If you need to upload a photo, a screenshot, or a photo or a video to kind of help out in answering any questions you have, this is where you do it. Whatever your question is, this is what's important about learning to be transparent in this process of creating your business. Where can I see the page likes ? Maybe you forgot, and we'll answer that real quick for you. Others in the group might answer it for you. But please ask your questions here so other team members can see your question and the answers. It's real helpful to everybody else. So again, this is our Team Life closed Facebook group. We'll go back to the Life page that we created. And this is what it looks like from our point of view, not a visitor's point of view. If I wanted to look at it as a page visitor, again, I can do that. This is what it looks like, and then you have to switch back to your view to manage the page. But this is what this page looks like to visitors to our Life Facebook page. And they'll see all our posts and videos, what other people have posted, and it's all there. The menu on the left is how people access the 22 Social app that we have loaded here. I think we have actually 5 different applications loaded, all 22 Social, but you can load quite a few onto one Facebook page. Our main 22 Social app page is here under the Join tab. This is where we offer a person the ability to join Team Life. And right here is actually the main content. And we need to switch it. Again, this is just giving you a little preview of the 22 Social app. Switch it to the app gate. This is where a person actually lands. We call it a landing page. Here they can watch our video sales letter and then request team membership, which takes them to PayPal and through the whole process that we outlined. Also a groups tab. If a person is not a member, of course, they're not going to see the content on our group page, but that is another reason for them to want to take a look at what we offer and what it takes. So anyways, don't forget to post or publish your Facebook page. It's easy. Remember, you go to Settings, Page Visibility, Edit, and click Page Published, save the changes, which I'm not going to do right now, and your page will be live. I'm just going to delete this page, our demo page that we just created, and notice you have 14 days to stop the cancellation. Now you have a Facebook page, and in our next coaching session, we're going to show you how to create your Facebook closed group. And in this group is where you will build your community, build your tribe. So until then, have fun creating your Facebook branded page.